everybody. Welcome to kdmoonchild's world. I'm Katie, and we are here for Saturday Solutions. I don't know where I'm at. I still have blue in my hair from the live stream I did this week uh, on Wednesday on Wolf Girl Oracle. My friend Dolly I went as a Lemurian, and you know what? They've been in my dreams and everything ever since. They're like, you want to be one of us? You're curious about us? Here we are. Let's do this. So anyway, here we are. Are you ready to do this Saturday Solutions? As I kind of wander and gamble and ramble and, I don't gamble. I ramble. I get lost. This brain is always kind of like fairies and butterflies all the time. So anyway, that's why I seem like I'm scatterbrained. I am. Ready to start? I am. Cards are all laid out. Let's do this. Let me bring you to my table. Alright, here we are. Okay, as you can tell, once again, we're working with the 4 directions. And we have 2 cards in each direction. The top card is the message from the Lemurians for us. I had questions. Here they are. There's their answers. Okay, we've got their answers. I'll see you later. Very silly. Anyway, that's the top card. This is the Beyond Lemuria deck by Izzy Ivy. It's fantastic. I love this deck. Been using it a lot lately. Underneath, we have the Enchanted Map deck, which is going to act as a clarifier, kind of as a guidance on how to or where to go to achieve this part of the message from the Lemurians. Okay? That's our cards. Colette Baron Reed is the author of the Enchanted Map deck. Over here, we have a final message from the critters that share this space with us. Whatever space that may be, inside, outside, or both. And this is from the Therapets deck by Kate Allen. This is our final message from Spirit. That's the little pat on the back, a little swat on the butt. Get your butt going, get it together, because you've got what it takes kind of card message. So, I'm ready to start. And we always start in our current position, which is right here. This is the sunset. We're pretty much, by the time you see this, most of you are almost halfway through the day. So, or partly through your day. So it's appropriate. This is the sunset. This is the east and our sunrise. This is the goal of the whole reading. This is where we will end up. This is the valley and this is the mountain. These 2 positions can be obstacles that you need to, that you could possibly encounter, and in the map will tell you how to deal with those possible obstacles. This is the valley position, and it is the south. That is message from Gaia. This is our north position. It is the mountain position. This is your valley. So this can be lakes, rivers, fields, meadows, all the wide open spaces. Can even be cliffs. Okay. This is where the cliffs go down from. This is a mountain. Mountains are usually an obstacle that you're going to have to go around, surpass it, right? Go climb it, go over it. Like climbing the ladder, right? Or do you just blast it out of your way? Are you ready to start? I sure am. Let's see what we're doing today. What is our current position here? What are they telling us, my dear Lemurians? I should tell you my questions about the Lemurians. How did they feel when their world, they lived above on the land. How did they feel when that came crashing, if it did come crashing, when it sunk into the waters of the ocean? never to be seen again. As I get choked up, how did they breathe? Did they panic because they didn't think they could breathe? Did they know that all they had to do was try and that they could breathe? No, they panicked first and gasped. And through that gasp, guess what? They were shown where to go and what to touch to connect, to open up to those breathing centers inside. So let's begin here with the north. Sorry, with the east. Okay? Yes. We're all focused on where we currently are today. We are all focused on this transformation we're working on. We want a better world. We're tired of this one. This one seems like we're spending a lot of time going around in circles, which we kind of are, cycle after cycle after cycle. Time for the cycles to change. I want some new ones to repeat. I don't know about you, you know? Or if I have to repeat some of the old ones, can I do it from a different level of observation, experience, and knowledge? This also is an 8 card. Which speaks of limitlessness, your strength, and karmic balance. Can't have transformation without being completely balanced. What do you need to give up? What do you need to draw in? And how do you let it all go? To get to this transformation point, this is what we've been so focused on for so long, is the transformation into a better world. How do we do that? Please, map, direct us. We've been doing it through encouragement. We've been encouraging each other and our youth. And this card says we need to continue. That's the clarification. To keep the transformation going, we need to continue to encourage each other during difficult times. Because I think we're about ready to have some. This card is a 9 card. It is about completion. It's about closing the chapters. And it's about fulfillment. So you can't have what's new, what you're trying to manifest as this new thing back here, this fulfillment, this transformation, without closing the chapters of the old ways. You cannot live in the new. You can't have one foot in the past and one foot in the present, and we're out of feet. How do you keep a foot in all three, past, present, and future? Kind of impossible. So in this transformation, it's going to happen whether you want it to or not. So as you're going through the difficult times, reach out for encouragement. And for those of you who are encouraged by the changing times, be there for those who are not and give them your encouragement. So we can close this cycle out and do it right this time. That came out loud and clear. So what is our message from Gaia? What do we need to know about the valleys? Marian peoples. They had to go through an instant transformation. They didn't have time to offer encouragement when they all of a sudden had to learn to breathe water. Wow. I dropped this card, put it in the deck. It fell and shuffled. It fell out again. I put it back into the deck, shuffled some more, and here it is again. This is the 3rd time. I think it's meant to be, don't you? Our solar plexus chakra. radiate your illumination from your very core. And to do that, it has to be balanced. It has to be the part of your divine feminine that is in balance with the divine masculine that exists in the solar plexus. That is the center for your logic and the center for your stability. It is a foundational chakra. Oh, I just heard Gaia wants us all to know we better start venerating her as our physical and material foundation, because if we do not, she will no longer be able to provide for us in the ways we are used to. And you will have to learn to breathe differently, just like the Lemurians did when they made the mistakes they made with their crystalline knowledge. Wow. Valley card into your solar plexus chakra. Okie dokie. So what do we need to know about the solar plexus? Everything about us is about to be exposed in the moonlight. Everything. How wise we are, see the owl, and how much we are trying to hide. Time is running out in this shift. We have to stop hiding and let it go. Open up and expose yourself. Expand so you can transform. Trust the balance of the divine masculine that is associated with your solar plexus chakra. I'm sorry, my teeth are getting in the way of my tongue. So that's our clarification card for the solar plexus. And it's interesting that once again, Gaia tells us that a way for us to help her survive is through the lunar cycles and exposing our secrets to the moon. Radiant illumination. What is the moon? What is the moon made of? It is made of radiant illumination from the sun. So the moon and the solar plexus are connected, at least in this reading. And understand that. You feel it in your gut. And even lower. Not quite in your root. My goodness. So if that's the valley and the challenge in the valley, the obstacle in the valley is exposing ourselves so that we can radiate our illumination, radiate our light. You cannot cover a light bulb with a blackout curtain and expect it to light up the room. Take off your cloak and let your light shine through every crack of everything you've been through in this life, this individual incarnation, not the ones you've had in the past, just this one. Once you learn to radiate that out, what is replaced is anything and everything that you need to make your life livable, bearable, and so survivable. Okay. Exposing our secrets to the moon by expanding is our message from Gaia. What is the mountain and the message from the north? Communication of co-creation. You know, we're all working in this together. Doesn't matter what hue or tone or level of melanin we have in our skin, or don't have in our skin. Skin is just the book cover. It says nothing about the individual on the inside. Only through working together to co-create a better world can we communicate who we truly are to each other. And we do that from heart to heart, not mouth to mouth, or mouth to ear, or mouth to ear to brain. It is direct from my heart to your heart in this co-creation. That kind of communication has no doubt about truth or a level of any kind of misinformation. Not even by accident. This being a 3 card is about the divine feminine. Of course, if this is divine masculine, this is divine masculine. This is the divine feminine. This is about abundance, and it's about expansion. Here, we're being told, expose yourself to the moon. Expand your heart and show yourself to the moon. Is that what this being is doing? Looks like a pretty healed heart. And in healing that heart through communication and co-creation, that being is healing the heart of the other too. This is how the Lemurians communicated. From heart directly to heart. No doubt about intention. No doubt about truth. Therefore, no anxiety and no drama. Not unless it is chosen to be and written so and understood by everyone why the drama is there before it starts. So what is the clarifier map card? What do we need to know about this communication that we're supposed to be doing in co-creation? We have to. Because at the top of the mountain is where the golden place is. That is the library of all answers. Maybe it's the Akash. Is it the Akashic library? Is it the Book of Life? Is it where all the answers are? Is that a mountain outside of you? Or is that mountain inside you? This being a 5 card is a card of change, of life lessons, and of authenticity. This golden palace in many of our readings in the past has been a goal for us to achieve. Now it is showing us that if we are so focused on this goal that we cannot see any of the others that we maybe should be achieving first, it could become an obstacle. It too is a part of making this a better world. But in part of making this a better world, we have to be aware of the things of this old world that need to go, release them, and change where they were, so they cannot come back. And that we can only do through communication and co-creation, because we're all from different countries, different faiths. Different beliefs all the way around. We don't, in this world, so many of us don't even think alike. We don't have to if we just accept and honor each other for the fact of the diversity and the differences that we have. Celebrate that. Celebrate people's differences. It's fun. It really is fun to celebrate different cultures instead of being afraid of them. Learn about them. Try it out. You want to find out about a culture, try its food. Sorry. Anyway, I digress. I'm a food nut. So anyway, that It's very interesting because with this being a 5 and this being a 3, this is about change, life lessons, and authenticity. And this is about the divine feminine, abundance, and expansion. So you put that all together, you get the divine feminine is bringing us abundance and expansion, but only if we change through the life lessons about our authenticity. Interesting. Well, let's see. What is our goal? I mean, let's see where we came from first off. Here we are transforming and encouraging each other, right? Including encouraging ourselves. We need to encourage our inner child as often as we can. Because we are going through periods of change and transformation, which has been a goal of ours for a very, very long time. Something I've been working on for probably 15, 20 years is this shift and change that we're going through right now. And we need to understand that we cannot get through into this transformation into the new world that we're creating unless we radiate from our solar plexus. And you can't radiate from your solar plexus until you expose yourself to the moon. Expose yourself completely, all your secrets to the moon. That doesn't mean you have to expose yourself to the public. Just expose yourself to those that matter. Tell your truth, speak your truth, and stand in your truth. Be proud and confident in your truth for what it is. Because it belongs to you and you alone, and no one can tell you whether you are right or whether you are wrong. Because they don't know your truth, it does not belong to them. Only through communication, in this collaboration, can we co-create the transformation that we are all wanting. We know this because this has been a goal to get to the golden place at the top of the mountain ever since I've been doing these readings, which has been close to 4 years. Well, we're finally at that time. So be prepared to communicate what you want in this co-creation, what you feel is important, and harmony and balance for everyone, not just yourself. What is our goal, my beautiful Lemurian people? Ooh. To be like us. Not to be tied to one realm, but to be tied to all of them. Be able to travel around, back and forth through them all, including the realm of human time. The crystal that we loved, that powered our community, is what made us realm bridgers. We had no need for language spoken from the mouth, for we spoke to each other and do speak to each other through our minds and through our hearts and through our intentions. For that is what a realm bridger is. We bridge all of those places and connect them to each other in however ways they need to be done, be it transformation, shooting an arrow, or exploding a crystal and thus destroying a whole civilization and continent. But it didn't really destroy it. It just changed it in such a way it drove it just about underground. It drove it definitely under the surface. And it changed all of the creatures that lived on that continent so that immediately they could survive in the new world. whether those creatures were ready or not. And that's what we're all about to experience. If you're getting a lot of headaches, boy, I sure have been lately, and they're right where my third eye is. That's why. Your third eye is reading and feeling so much, trying to bridge all the realms for you. It's tired, and it gets a headache. So it needs you to close it from time to time to recharge so that it can go again and brighten up this crystal back here. How do we do that? In a map. How do we know how to recharge and build that bridge? By understanding that all bridges are built through wishes. No intentions, no inventions, nothing new, no change, no transformation. Nothing positive comes without a wish and a desire and a goal. When you go to your wishing well, go there with confidence. In understanding that what you are wishing for, you are transforming and manifesting as your truth. This card breaks down into a 12, which breaks down once again into a 3, which is the divine feminine, abundance and expansion. Hey, you cannot be a realm bridger. You can't travel between the realms of this wonderful universe if you do not have any wishes to work towards. You're looking for your purpose? What's your passion? What's that one thing that you love doing so much that you tell yourself, gosh, I wish I could do this all day, every day? Hello? Hi there. Purpose. That's why you love it so much. It's because you're supposed to do it all day, every day. We get all tied up in the, oh, I gotta pay my bills, so I gotta have regular material money coming in. So we get afraid and we think, well, once I have this goal, I can do this. No, and then you get that goal and you think, well, but before I need to do this goal. And before you know it, you're 67 years old, and if you're lucky, you might have 30 years left of your life to build all those bridges that you were so busy putting off until. The message from the Lemurians is telling us to stop it, because to try to catch up and play the catch-up game is how you will explode your crystal in your new crystalline body. You are changing from carbon-based to crystalline base. And these cards are telling us how to care for our new form of energy. We don't have it yet, but it's in the process. Hence the headaches, hence the exhaustion. It's okay. Write it out. Go with it, and you'll be fine. Communicate with others when you're feeling overwhelmed, and there will be your help. And be available for those who are communicating or feeling overwhelmed, so that you can give them your expertise. It is through this collaboration with each other that we become a one community, just like we were above the surface before. And that's what I hear from the Lemurians. So I thank you very much, Lemurians, for this message. Very, very much. Now, what do we need to know from Spirit, from the little wonderful creatures that live all around us? It's okay to just float along. It's okay to just be. Just let that crystal shine. Don't try to force it. Don't try to stop it. Don't do anything that is any form of resistance, and you'll find everything will work out so much smoother. You know what you need to do, so do it. Quit resisting that urge. Quit being the procrastinator. Quit putting it off. Just be. And let things happen. You can't control it. Why do you want to? Are you the all-seeing, all-knowing being? No. So it's okay. Just float along and let things happen. Let things happen. Just be. Hey, one of the most deadliest creatures in the ocean is the jellyfish. Just thought I'd just kind of throw that in there, right, Bunny Rabbit? Anyway, you guys, thank you for being here with me today. I have one thing to say to you. Please, if you would like to come back for more readings, subscribe. I would love to have you join my community. That's the last you're going to hear about me on that one. If you would like to donate to my channel or support my channel in any way, the best and quickest free way to do that is to give me a like by hitting that thumbs up button. If you're wanting to do more to support my channel, you will find on my community page. Is it on the community? No. You will find on my channel page my link tree that has all the different things you can do. You can buy me a coffee. You can send me something by PayPal. You can do Cash App, whichever of those that you prefer. Or if you don't want to do anything at all and just hit that like button because it's free, that's what I'm looking for. And the fact that you watched all the way through to this end means more to me than even hitting that like button. So thank you very much. We will see you all next time. Bye now.